좋아, 시작하자고.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Oh shit. Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today I will be discussing a common misconception about the sinners and their power levels. Since in my last video, by the way, thank you so much for the support in the last video. I got a total of like 20,000 views, which is like crazy for someone who hasn't uploaded in a long time. So thank you for that. Anyways, I wanted to talk about a common misconception amongst the sinners and their power levels. Since in my Walpurgis video, there was a lot of people saying, oh wait, we have start of the city identities. We have Rian and the Nursefathers, which means we're gonna get like, we can get Yan and Zhao, the IDs, or, you know, Library of Funa start of the city reception identities. And, you know, I understand where you're coming from, but you couldn't be more wrong. And today I'll explain why. Before this video starts, I gotta say, you know, like and subscribe if you like Project Moon content. It really helps a lot. And power away is bold. Anyways, let's get into the video. A common point that I see being brought up is the sinners having the Nursefather identities. And true, the Nursefathers are strong, and you could say they're start of the city level. I'm not gonna say that because I do believe they're not start of the city on their own, except Rian, since it was, you know, explicitly stated. And I do agree the Nursefathers are very strong regardless, and we have identities of them because, you know, they're the most recent mirror world we have access to. But the thing is, right, the sinners are not equal in strength to the Nursefathers because canonically, we need to uptie them, level them up, and so our overlaid identities are not as strong as the Nursefathers themselves. I myself would say the sinners are probably between Urban Plague or Urban Nightmare. I'll throw up a graph, like right here. Their strength comes in like their immortality with Dante, and remember, they're all equalized in strength. No one is stronger than the other. Also, to like to bring the fact that they can't manifest Shin without having an identity, and it was explicitly stated in Dante's note, and even Virgilius bringing it up. So whenever someone says that we have the Nursefather identities, so we're starved to city level, it is very just straight up wrong. I think it was also stated in the prologue that they don't like manifest the identity as a whole because it would pose problems. There are procedures in place so the identity doesn't fully take over the sinner when they use that specific identity. This is what's preventing identities like the one who shall grip Sinclair from, you know, attacking other sinners and attacking Dante and just going crazy overall. You know, it helps them stay in check and helps them not do anything unfavorable from manifesting a specific identity. I'd like to bring up an example of Garnet from Leviathan being able to manifest 4 identities, such as the Black Silence, She Association, Ring Maestro, and Lulu from, I forgot, like, I think from that one Urban Myth reception. Despite being a grade A, when Garnet was able to manifest these identities, he was able to put belt to ass to a Ring Maestro. Mind you, this guy was like grade 9, grade 8, he just got his fixer's license, and he was able to put belt to ass to a fucking Ring Maestro. And the sinners were only able to recently be a Ring Dawson, which is a very large step down from a Maestra. Although I will say the mirror technology they used on Garnet is different from the sinners, but you know, unfortunately it was too much for Garnet and he couldn't handle it, and so he got his ass beat eventually. But this just comes to show that there's levels to this identity stuff, and the sinners are just not at that level yet. I had to really download Runa for this, but this is the Night Owls from Library of Funa. They are a general reception from the lowest layer. It's the bottom one. You gotta put like 2 layer 1 star of the city to get this general reception, and they are star of the city. All right, but the thing is with them that a few people don't take into account. Oh my god, as you can see here, Alan's page is star of the city, right? Night Owls are a subsidiary of the Thumb, and the Thumb, like as a whole, is star of the city, not just some specific Thumb members that make them star of the city, but it's because they're just a really like a large syndicate, and the reception that we take on has a lot of Thumb, Solatos, Capos, and a Sota Capo. And the Night Owls are a subsidiary of the Thumb, which, you know, makes them bumps them up a little. Alan on his own is not Starve the City. The Red Mist, the Purple Tear, Manifested Zhao, and, you know, Distorted Yan on their own are Starve the City level. You know, these formidable foes. You know, the Thumb has literally a group of them, which is why they're Starve the City. It's because they're a whole ass syndicate. You know, Leo Association is a whole bunch of them, which is, you know, why they're Starve the City. Kane Office, they're just like that, bro. There's just 3 of them. They're on the lower side because, you know, they do have a lot of prosthetics and, you know, money and power. You know, our corp is just a bunch of fucking mercenaries, like a whole bunch of them, dude. They're just too cracked, bro. That is why they're Starve the Cities. It's because they move in groups. Only 4 receptions. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't count, you know, the Miris fighting with Zhao, are solo receptions. The others all move in groups. And Alan on his own is not Starve the City. We still gotta work our way up from Urban Plague, Urban Nightmare, and Starve the City. As much as I want Zhao, Gan, whatever, and the Starve the City, we still need to work our way up for that. And so Alan doesn't make an exception for us to jump ahead to Starve the City. Something of importance to note is that the Sinners can't go to Starve the City or Impurity, or maybe even Urban Nightmare for a long time. As Limbus Company, they want to go on for like, I think 10 years. They say they can go on for 10 years without getting any more money. And it is important to keep that in mind, because if you jump to Starve the City right now, they would be like canonically too strong. And remember, the strength of the Sinner is equalized. So that means if like one of them is Starve the City, they're all Starve the City. And so to make things, you know, not too easy, we do have to be weaker for the story. And, you know, identities are canonically not as strong as, you know, the OG identities. That's why I brought up Alan and the Nursefathers. This is mostly because of my Walpurgis video. A lot of people are like, oh, Zhao, Yan. And as much as I want them, it's going to take a while for us to get them. Maybe in a few years' time. We're not going to get them anytime soon. But we will eventually, I do believe we will get them. There's still some, like, ego gears we're going to get IDs for. We're gonna get a bunch of guests from Library of Fruna. I don't know about color fixes. I think we'll get color fixes in due times. But yeah, they are not as strong as you think, the Sinners. We still have a long way to go. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. I'm trying to put out as many content as I can think of. If you have any ideas, comment down below. Give me your theories if you agree, disagree with me. And yeah, if you like this video, do leave a like and subscribe. And I'll catch you all later.